So there you are. That is your egg there. And you will find that the water that you use to cook the egg is now back into, and make sure you squeeze some out from the lid too. So there you are. That's your tablespoon of water that come back from the cooking, and just shows you that it's low moisture cooking and you don't lose any nutrient. So now the garlic bread is done. Before this time, you didn't realize that the garlic bread is cooking because the pot actually sealed all the smell and the flavor in the pot. So there you are. I can just pick the garlic bread up to show you that the pan is non-stick. Using the same pan, I just need to just wipe off the grease. Just going to show you the non-stick property of the pan. There you are. There's nothing in here. Let's heat this up. Take all the moisture away. Heat this up and make it non-stick again, in order to show you the non-stick property of the pan. And so I'm going to throw some chicken breast into it, and then in 10 minutes time we'll take the chicken breast out so that you know that it is non-stick. With the seasoning of your meat, you now don't need a lot of salt. But if you are a salt lover, from now on you'll be able to measure how much salt you use. For this lot here is literally a pinch of salt, just to bring out the flavor of the meat. The rest of the seasoning is some coarse pepper and a little bit of soy sauce. Half a teaspoonful of soy sauce. Being Chinese, that's what I do. But you don't have to put soy sauce if you don't have soy sauce. And just put a pinch of salt into it. And let it stand for about 10 to 20 minutes before you cook. That's called seasoning of your meat. And your meat will become more tender like that. At the meantime, heat up your pan on medium heat. And of course, remember, you got to test the pan that whether it is non-stick. And how do you do that? You get some water and drop a little bit into the pan to make sure that it beats up like mercury, and then you know that it is non-stick. So if I put a drop in there, as you can see, it is actually rolling now. Yeah? There. Okay? So now, whatever I put in that pan now will be non-stick, meaning that you can cook a pancake in there now, and it will be non-stick. You can throw the chicken in there, it will be non-stick. I use a chopstick, but you can use a fork to actually pick up your meat. Now, there is no oil in here. So therefore, you save a lot of oil consumption, and oil is actually not good news for your health. A little bit of oil from the meat and the natural oil is just fine, enough. So, just throw your meat into the pan. And now you need to turn that heat down so that there will be no vapor coming out of the pan, and keep your kitchen clean. And also, it will cook more efficient as well. With conventional cooking, you probably find that if you think about it, you keep going back to the sink and you throw away all the nutrient into the sink. So your sink is more nutritious than yourself. With this one here, you will never need to go to the sink to do anything apart from cleaning the pots. So that's good news. Right, so that's 5 minutes gone. So I'm going to open the lid and show you that it is non-stick. And that will be the most tender meat that you will ever taste. All the juice stays in the pan to cook your meat.